Okay, in this video we're going to continue on with our pirate's treasure chest, and we said this chest was going to have one of those camelback humps on the top, and that's going to be what we're going to work on in this video. We're going to add some geometry here. The first thing I'm going to do is go to the front view, which is kind of the end of the chest. Turn on shaded and wireframe on shaded, zoom in. And we're going to create some edge loops here. We're going to start out with the insert edge loop. So we're just going to put one right down the middle. And so click and drag on an edge. Just come to the bottom here. And just put this in the middle, as close to the middle. We don't have to be exact, but try to get it pretty well lined up with the grid behind it. There it is. Now that we have one in the middle, we can actually put one at evenly spaced on each side of that. So choosing the offset edge loop tool and come in here. And we need quite a few of these, but they don't have to be evenly spaced out. They kind of need to be more of them on the edges here. And just keep going. Remember, the tool is selected until you deselect it. So I've got 3 of them sort of out towards the edges, and then I'm going to put a couple more here with a little more spacing. And after you see this done, you'll maybe get an idea of how you want to do it. You don't have to do it exactly like this. You do want to have a couple more on the outside edge. These on the outside ones are going to serve double duty. They're going to be used for building the start of the hump as it comes up in the middle. And they're also going to be used, at least one of them is going to be used for building reinforcements. You know, this is a pirate treasure chest. It's going to theoretically someday hold lots of gold and things, and that's fairly heavy. So we're going to make sure there's strapping on this chest so the thing doesn't come apart while the pirates are taking it to bury it in some secret island. So there it is. Looks pretty good for now. And we just click on the select key. I'm going to choose the Vertex Mode here. And of course, vertexes are pretty small as they come in. So display. And then we come down to the polygons. And then vertex size. Just crank it all the way up. Close the window. And we're going to work on the top edge here. So we're going to hold down the Alt key. And then middle click, move this down. And we're just going to work on the top edge here. So just marquee select all but the last vertices on the far outside of the chest. So there they go. Now we'll select the translate tool and just move this up a bit. And this is all done by eye. So you know, it may take a while to get this right. Click off, then marquee select all but the last ones at that level again. Drag it up some. Click off to deselect. And then marquee select all of them but the last ones at this level. You see we're losing one on the outside each time. Building up this little hump here in the center. And these are a good distance in, so we move it up a fair distance. And once again. And then once more just for the one in the center. Okay, so there's a hump. It's maybe not quite as pronounced as I'd like it for this effect. And again, the amount of geometry here is going to be dictated by what you're going to use this for. But to begin with, you don't want any more geometry than you absolutely have to get the shape you want, because the more geometry, the harder it is, the more vertices, the more points that there are that you're going to have to actually deal with. So the trick in modeling is to keep this geometry as light, it's called, as few points, few vertices, as few edges as possible to get the basic shape you want. You can always make there be more more vertices, more edges, more polygons later. Okay, so let's go back to 4 view by clicking the space bar, and then go back to the perspective view in a single view, space bar there. All right, there it is. Looks good. That's about what we want. We've got the camelback hump. Again, this is all just done by eye, so just do it the way it looks good to you. And we'll stop this video here and pick it up on the next one.